almost like I can feel that my horizontal lines are plumping up. Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? After watching a few videos on YouTube and gathering up my courage, here we are with the 4-in-1 derma roller. It comes in with 3 rollers and a handle and a carrying case. You get the roller with 300.5 mm needles on it for the eye, second roller with 720 needles of 1 mm length for your face, and a 1200 needle roller with 1.5 mm length for the body. Everything came looking like this. The inner case looks like one of the autoclave bags that we used in our labs. I'm not sure if it's actually autoclave because the container looks like it's plastic. Mine has a little crack on it. Of course, I've had this package in my possession for a good 1.5 to 2 years. Anyway, when you open it up, this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna tilt it because there is a little cup that allows you to do the sterilization, and it has a little tiny plastic lid or rubber lid on it as well. You have your rollers. So this is the tiny eye roller. This has the 300.5 mm needles. This is the face roller with 721 mm needles. And this is the largest 1200 1.5 mm needle roller that is supposed to be for your body. Of course, today I'm not going to do my body, just my face. And I will be, of course, using only the 0.5 mm and 1 mm needle. Inside you get this little instruction sheet which tells you, how you can detach and attach the rollers, and then it tells you that you're supposed to sterilize the rollers before use by putting them in 75% alcohol for 4 to 5 minutes. I have 91% alcohol, so I have taken a little bit of water, just tap water, brought it to a rolling boil for a good 5 minutes, and then I have allowed it to cool down completely, and that's what I have in the tub already. And I'm going to add 1:1/4 of the alcohol to water to this, and that would bring the ratio to about 70% or so. Online people were using about 70% alcohol, so that should be fine. So I'm gonna take my roller and dip in this. Hopefully this won't overflow. It has like these little slots, and these slots perfectly hold the roller in this position. So let's leave it there for 5 minutes. All right, so while the alcohol is doing its job, I'm going to clean up my face. I am wearing a little bit of lipstick today. I haven't put on any makeup since the morning. Last night I took everything off and did my usual nighttime skincare routine. So I'm just going to wash my face with water, and I'm gonna clean up my lips, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have just rinsed my face with water and wiped it down. OMG, OMG is correct. Let's do some close-up shots so we can see where my face is at. All right, I have sanitized my cartridges by keeping them in the alcohol for a good 5 minutes to 2 hours because my card ran out of space and I had to go and scramble and download some data. So I'm supposed to roll it vertical up and down, and then sideways, and then at 45 degrees angle this way and that way. And I'm supposed to have some solution, whatever I want, absorbed in my skin, on my skin already when I'm doing the rolling. I'm going to start off with the 1 mm roller over my forehead, and I'm going to use the Ordinary Buffet solution. I was actually going to use a bunch of my Strivectin products, especially this new Strivectin tightening face cream. I've been really liking the way it feels on my skin, and my eye cream. But I just looked up the ingredients. One of the top few ingredients is cyclopentasiloxane, which is a silicone oil. So I don't want that penetrating my skin. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this instead. So let's get started. I'm gonna just apply the cream in a small portion at a time. I have laid down a paper towel here. I have some wet paper towel in case I get any bleeding. Of course, I'm not doing any numbing because I don't have any numbing solution. You don't have to have the cream on your face when you're doing the rollers, whereas a DermaPen needs you to have something to help it glide. Rollers don't need that. Keeping fingers crossed. Let's go. This is my most problematic area, my 11th. So I'm supposed to go it 4 times. So it's a little bit prickly. It's not horrible, but I'm not sure how hard I'm supposed to press. So I have some scarring on like my sides. I don't know what it is from. It almost feels like very crepey skin on both sides of my face. I don't want to press too hard because I'm gonna bend these needles. Luckily, I don't have any breakouts or pimples that are kind of active on my face right now. You're not supposed to do dermarolling if you have any active pustules, as they call it, on your face, because if you do, you're just gonna pick up the bacteria and then poke it into your skin at other places. Super gross. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have slightly lower tolerance for pain, I think you might not like it. It's not bad. It almost feels like getting scraped. You know, like when you scrape your knee. Okay, now at 45 degrees. I'm not getting any bleeding, which is good. I have quite a few scars on my face and head. Yeah, I was a very active child. Now, since I'm using the 1mm roller, I'm only supposed to do this once every 4 weeks or so. If you use the 0.5mm rollers, you can do it once every 2 weeks, if I'm not wrong. And then if you use the really tiny rollers, which are 0.2 or 0.3mm needle lengths, you can use them pretty much every day because they're just to help you soak in the solutions and nothing else. So I don't see anything major happening here, honestly speaking. I don't even know if the things are poking my skin or not. I'm kind of doubtful at this point. I'm gonna soak in the large roller too. I'm thinking that I should probably do the 1.5 here and on my smile lines. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna continue doing the face and then I will go around my eyes. My smile lines, there are some like horizontal lines that have started developing recently because when I smile, my skin kind of weirdly crepes, you can say, just under my lip and under my nose. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of the buffet now here, hoping that it soaks in faster now. So yeah, those have started showing up whenever I have foundation on. So there are like a couple of patches that I feel like I might not have covered. So I just watched an esthetician who does this professionally. She said that you can just observe your skin, and if you notice that parts of your skin have not turned red, then you can just pretty much go over that again. This is not bad, okay? On the facial skin, it's not bad. On the forehead, you know, I don't have too much cushioning. So the esthetician, come on, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name right now. I will put it in the description box below. She said that you have a higher chance of scarring like the top of your cheeks. So those areas, you should not go very deep needles. What am I speaking? Like how I think I have stopped being able to use English. What am I saying? Oh my god, I can't speak. What I'm trying to say here is, I don't remember, okay? Let me just do this. I'm highly doubtful if these are even working. I feel like they're too blunt. So let me add some more the buffet on this side and then we'll move on to the other side. Can't really reach in my nose region, so in that aspect I think the DermaPen would be better. This roller is very big to get, like, you know, under my eye, so I'll have to go with the 0.5mm needles under there. And then finally my nose. It hurts on the nose, but I started seeing some vertical lines on my nose nowadays. Like things you start to notice as you get older. So my husband was asking me the other day, like, does it really matter? You know, for him, he said it doesn't matter if his face is aging. And I wasn't even sure what to say to him because yes, it matters according to me. Ooh. Okay, so now when I'm rolling here, I can feel that my skin is a lot more sensitive, or because I was doing this on my face for so long, I got used to how it feels on the face. So wherever I have gone already, it feels more sensitive now. Yeah, and I can see that some of my skin has started bleeding on the nose, but nowhere else. So apparently you immediately start to notice some improvements, but the actual healing process takes about 4 weeks with that needle length. And because of that, you're supposed to wait. If you do it way often, then you're going to produce something called collagenase or excessive collagenase, and that's going to end up giving you almost like a plasticky skin feel. Wiping off my fingers. I'm gonna go with the smaller roller. I can feel it now. So I'm now supposed to like twist this and the head comes off. You're not supposed to reuse them, but to clean these, the esthetician said that you can soak them. Okay, what was that? Which way is it supposed to go? So it seemed to have already broken this. What nonsense. I guess I have broken the neck on this, whatever. Now I'm going to do the area around my eyes. I've definitely started noticing a lot of crepiness like right there. Yeah, so she was saying that you're not supposed to reuse these rollers, but she said you're going to anyways, even if she advises against it. So she said clean them with denture tablets. The denture tablets can, I guess, remove any gunk. They're designed to remove any gunk. So I'll need to pick those up later. I don't have them. I just watched her video today. I'm definitely feeling this a lot more. Skin here is a lot more delicate than anywhere else. I have definitely a lot of like these kind of lines like right there. And then I have my pachyderm skin that I have gotten, I'm very sure, from like rubbing my eyes. So for some reason I feel I can feel these needles poking my skin a lot more. I don't know if I'm still supposed to do the angles here or not because this area is so freaking small, but I'm just doing it anyways. I can so feel the needles here. I wish there was someone who would do this for me, you know. I can smell the alcohol. So let me take this head off. I'm gonna try like this area and the smile lines with this roller. It is funny, almost like I can feel that my horizontal lines are plumping up and they are becoming more apparent right now. I can see like some skin breakage like right there. I have some deep scars from my chicken pox over here. I have like some deep gashes from when I was a child, and the neighborhood kid scratched my face when I was like 3 years old. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's starting to burn now. I can feel it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so it's been about an hour. I can see a little bit of redness on my nose. Everywhere else it has subsided. On the top of my cheeks it stayed for a while. I don't have any discomfort per se. I think the needles kind of pricked my skin like about there somewhere. A few like right here, but nowhere else. Earlier I felt like these lines were looking kind of more open, and now they seem to be going back down. So yeah, we'll see how it looks in the morning. So this is the morning after, you can say. So I'm feeling a lot of tightness around like my forehead, and I was feeling kind of itchy around my face last night. I had a hard time falling asleep just because of itchiness, not necessarily any pain. But yeah, right now my face feels really dry. Last night I used my Strivectin serum and the Strivectin cream and my Strivectin eye cream because I kind of felt that the really open pores must be closed by then. I think they're supposed to close within a couple of hours. And right now I'm gonna use my Ofra peptide serum and my Ofra peptide cream. Both the products are really good, but they have perfume in them. That's why I decided to not use those right away. I would have loved to use them, you know, right after any peptide serum, but I don't want to put any fragrances, so I'm gonna use them now. I was worried if I'm gonna start getting excessive peeling and I won't be able to go to a party, but I don't see any such things right now. So all right, I'll update you guys later. I'm at the 24-hour time point after the microneedling, not microblading. And I had to wear makeup today. I wouldn't have worn it on my usual day, but today I had to be out, so I am wearing some very light makeup. I'm feeling a lot of tightness though on my skin. I can see a lot of flaking on my nose, way more than usual, and I'm guessing that is because of the microneedling. I hope the camera is picking it up. I can most definitely see that. I had a little bit of dryness on my nostrils, but this is pretty unusual for me. It's pretty significant for my usual day. And otherwise I feel like there is some flaking here as well. Yep, my makeup looks pretty scaly. I can see some weirdness going on underneath my lower lash line, and yeah, my forehead looks like very dry. My skin looks kind of funny, almost papery, and I don't usually see that. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next check-in. Alright guys, so this is like 36 hours later. I had a little breakout yesterday morning. I'm guessing it is probably from the Ordinary, or I already had it coming and it just came out. I don't know which one it was. I cleaned it out right after the check-in, but right before the makeup. As you saw last night, I had a lot of kind of peely skin over my nose at the end of the day, which I'm guessing got cleaned away when I removed my makeup. I use a lot of oils and creams to clean my face, and then I wash it with a hydrating soap, and then I clean it again with toner. So that was gone. Then I used a mask that was sent me for review from Amazon, and then I didn't do anything else. I am loving that mask. It doesn't have any fragrance in it, though it says lavender oil and lemon oil and some peppermint oil, I think, in it. I didn't smell anything, so that was amazing. In the morning I woke up feeling pretty good, nicely hydrated. There is still a little bit of flaky skin on my nose, like just my nostrils, but that has been there even before I did the microneedling. I did notice a pretty severe kind of a you can say damaged, but not really damaged, but like a braised part, like right here, a patch. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Right now I don't see it, but I'm going to keep an eye on it to see how that heals. I'll see you guys in the next check-in. This is Tuesday morning. I did my microneedling Friday evening around 5 or 6. This is 9 a.m. in the morning, so how many ever hours later. I'm definitely feeling the peeling on my skin. I noticed it a lot more around here yesterday. I can still see it today, but it's like finer, but it's there. I can feel it definitely. I can feel it here. And in general, if I run my fingers over my face, I can feel the dryness definitely under my skin, as if like my skin is dry. I've rinsed my face in the morning after waking up. I had a mask on last night, and that's pretty much all I had as the nighttime skincare. Alright guys, this is almost a whole week later after the microneedling. I did the microneedling in the evening. This is early morning, 6 a.m. so you can say it is 12 hours short of a 1 full week. I just washed my face with water, and I have been pretty good with my skincare throughout the week. And right now I feel like this region is really soft. I feel like my lines might be lesser. I don't know so much about my 11s. Right now they look lesser, but during recording throughout the week I haven't felt that. I did wear makeup like 3 times during this week because I did wear it right after as well. overall my face feels a little bit tighter, as if I have a lot of dry skin. So I don't know if it's my skin actually getting tight or it's just dry skin. But yeah, I think I'll do one more check-in at the time when I did the microneedling, because I think the before is from the afternoon. I'll have to check the footage and I'll do that as well. Yeah, I couldn't record the exact 1 week update because this happened, which is basically my little one happily throwing his little school bus at me, trying to get my attention while I was trying to edit. And yeah, this portion especially was quite a bit swollen. I did get a few cuts as well, and I couldn't really record that evening. So I'm gonna show you the befores and afters right before the dermarolling versus about 6.5 days later. So let's look at that. Overall, I feel like my skin tone looks more even. My under eye region definitely looks brighter. I feel that my pores look smaller in the side-by-side comparisons. My lines look slightly smaller and my lips look a little bit more plumped, especially my upper lip. And that is just based on these pictures. And I have been feeling that my skin feels softer. I'm decently happy with my results. I will definitely do the dermarolling again next month. I'm not going to go out and buy another one, but I might have to replace it after the next use because I am not 100% sure if it's actually penetrating my skin or not. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more research on Amazon. If I find a better dermaroller, I will definitely link it in the description box below. I'm very tempted to get the DermaPen, but when I watch the bloody faces of people who are using DermaPen, it kind of freaks me out a bit. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I will try it if you guys are interested. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to try out a DermaPen and what you guys think about my results. Let me know if you are thinking about trying it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a giant thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Thank you.